welcome or hopefully welcome back to Rad Roots Yoga. My name is Brittany and I will be the facilitator for your practice today. We are going to move through an energizing Vinyasa flow, starting in an easy pose, cross-legged, sitting up tall in the sits bones and reaching long through the crown of the head. Hands are going to be resting on the knees, but we're going to turn the palms facing up. Close the eyes down, and we're here for a few breaths on our own, allowing ourselves the time to tune inward and close out the rest of the world. Paying attention to our breaths, long inhales, long exhales. Making sure to thank yourselves for showing up for yourself today. One more breath here. Go ahead and open the eyes up. We're going to take the left hand and take it a big step away from the body. We're going to inhale the right arm up, and on the exhale, we're reaching the right fingertips over towards the left, stretching out the right side body. On an exhale, we're going to twist the upper body down, squaring it off to the mat and planting the right hand close to the left hand. You should feel a good stretch in the right low back. If the right sits bone has lifted, make sure to press it back down into the mat. On your next inhale, we're coming out the way that we entered. So we're opening up the upper body, right fingertips are reaching towards the left, gaze is up under the right armpit. And then release back to center. We're gonna do that on the other side. So a big step out with the right hand. Inhale the left arm up. Exhale, we're reaching the left fingertips over towards the right, stretching out the left side body. On your exhale, we're turning the upper body down, squaring it off to the mat and planting the left hand next to the right. Feeling a really good stretch in the left lower back. Again, if the left sits bone this time has lifted, just press it right back into the mat. We're gonna exit the way we entered. On an inhale, we're opening up the upper body, left fingertips are reaching towards the right. We're releasing back to center. We're going to do that again a few more times, but we're going to add on a little bit more movement in the middle. Step the left hand out, inhale the right hand up, exhale, reach the right fingertips over. Exhale, turn the upper body down, squaring it to the floor. On your next inhale, we're going to bring the hands, both hands through center, so we're reaching forward, coming over towards the right side. Both hands are now planted, stretching out the left low back. Inhale to open up, left fingertips are reaching towards the right, stretching out the left side body. And then we're just gonna drop that left hand back down. So we're squaring off the upper body to the mat. And then we're inhaling the hands through center and over towards the left. Both hands are planted. Inhale to open up. Right fingertips are reaching towards the left. Gaze is under the right armpit. Exhale, square the upper body off to the mat. And inhale, move the hands through center. We're gonna do a few more of these at your own pace. Inhale to open up. Exhale, square off, and inhale, move through center. We'll do one more on each side. Inhale to open up, left fingertips are reaching. Exhale, square off the upper body, and inhale, move through center. Last time, last side. Inhale to open up. Right fingertips are reaching towards the left, and then release to a neutral spine. We're gonna come to all fours, facing the top of our mats. Wrists beneath the shoulders, knees beneath the hips. We're gonna lift the palms up, pressing through the fingertips, and then lower them back down. Just keep doing that a few times, warming up the wrist and all the little muscles in the fingers. Lift and lower, lift and lower, lift, lower. Couple more. And you should feel a warming sensation moving through the low arms, up into the forearm muscles. After you finish the one that you're on, we're going to turn the fingers facing the body, so they're facing towards the knees. We're going to walk the hands out. So you start by lifting the palm, and then the fingers, and then you just release it back down. So you're just walking out the hands, and this should feel really good in the back side of the arms. Couple more. Once you finish the one that you're on, we're going to turn the fingers back towards the top of our mats. So we're in a neutral spine here in our tabletop position. On your inhale, we're extending the left leg along behind us, pointing through the toes, and extending the right arm forward, reaching through the fingertips. On your exhale, we're going to cactus out the arm and the left leg. Both the arm and the left leg are parallel to the floor. Inhale, extend out back long, so right fingertips are reaching forward, left toes are back. On your exhale, we're dropping the right hand to the mat and the left toes to the back of the mat. So we're in this staggered tabletop looking position, and the left leg is straight. On your inhale, we're gonna lift the right knee up and into the chest. Exhale, lower the right knee back down, and inhale the right arm and the left leg back up and out. Exhale, we're cactusing, bringing the left leg and the right arm parallel in the cactus. Inhale to extend. Exhale, lower the left toes and the right hand to the mat. Inhale, lift the right knee into the chest. We're gonna do 6 more. Lower the right knee. Inhale, the right arm up, the left toes back. Exhale, bring the left knee and the right arm to cactus. Inhale to reach forward. Exhale, plant the right hand and the left toes. Inhale, lift the right knee. 5 more. Lower the right knee. Inhale, the left toes up and the right fingertips forward. Exhale, cactus. Inhale, extend back out. Exhale, plant the right hand and left toes. Inhale, the right knee to chest. Exhale, lower the knee. Inhale, the right arm and left leg up. Exhale, cactus. Inhale, reach forward. And exhale, lower. Inhale, the right knee to chest. And lower it back to the mat. Inhale, the right arm and left leg up. Exhale, cactus. Inhale, reach. Exhale, plant. Inhale, right knee to chest. Exhale, lower the right knee. Inhale, extend the arm and leg. Exhale, cactus. Inhale, reach. Exhale, lower. Inhale, the right knee to chest. Just a few more. Exhale, lower the right knee. Inhale, lift the leg and arm. Exhale, cactus. Inhale, reach. Exhale, plant the hand and the foot. Inhale, the right knee to chest. Exhale, lower the right knee to the mat. Inhale, the arms up, or the arm and the leg up. Exhale, cactus. Inhale, reach. Exhale, plant. Inhale, lift the knee. Exhale, lower the knee. Inhale, lift. Exhale, cactus. Inhale, reach. Exhale, plant. Inhale, the knee up. Exhale, lower the knee. 1 more. Inhale, extend. Exhale, cactus. Inhale, reach. Exhale, plant. Inhale, the right knee to chest. And exhale, lower the knee. We're going to replant the left knee next to the right and bring the right hand back. So we are in our tabletop position with a neutral spine. We're gonna do that on the other side. Inhale, extend the right toes long behind you as you extend the left fingertips forward. Exhale, cactus them out. Inhale, extend. Exhale, plant the left hand and the right toes. And inhale, bring the left knee to chest. Exhale, replant the left knee. Inhale, extend the left arm and the right toes. Exhale, cactus. Inhale, reach. Exhale, plant. Inhale, lift the left knee. Exhale, lower the left knee. Inhale, extend. Exhale, cactus. Inhale, reach. Exhale, plant. Inhale, lift the left knee. Exhale, lower the knee. Inhale, extend. Exhale, cactus. Inhale, reach. Exhale, plant. Inhale, lift the left knee. Exhale, lower the left knee. We've got a few more. Inhale, lift. Exhale, cactus. Inhale, reach. Exhale, plant. Inhale the left knee to chest. Exhale, lower the left knee. Inhale, extend. Exhale, cactus. Inhale, reach. Exhale, plant. Inhale the left knee to chest. Exhale, lower the knee. Let's do two more. Inhale, reach. Exhale, cactus. Inhale, reach. And exhale, plant. Inhale, lift the left knee. Last one. Inhale, reach. Exhale, cactus. Inhale, reach. Exhale, plant. Inhale, lift the left knee. Exhale to lower the left knee. Replant the right knee next to the left and move the left palm back. So we are in our tabletop position once again. Slowly walk the hands forward as you lower the heart to the mat in our puppy pose. We'll be here for a few breaths, just allowing this to feel good. On your next inhale, starting from the hips, we're gonna ripple forward, lowering the hips and belly to the mat, opening up the heart, creating space in the collarbones in our Sphinx pose. So we have landed on our forearms and our elbows, and the gaze is forward. Exhale, lower the heart to the mat and plant the hands underneath the shoulders. Tuck onto the toes and press up to your plank pose. Exhale, send the hips up and back into our first downward dog of practice. And you can pedal out the feet here, moving one at a time. Maybe shift the hips back and forth, whatever feels nice for you right here. On your next inhale, we're gonna come up onto the toes, shift the gaze forward, bend into the knees, sending the hips towards the heels and the heart towards the thighs. And you can step, hop, or handstand your way to the top of the mat. We'll land in our forward fold. Slight bend in the right knee, plant the right hand to the floor, and on your exhale, we're twisting open. Left fingertips are up towards the sky. The gaze has followed the left fingertips. Stretching out the IT band in the left leg. Release the left hand back down. We're gonna take a slight bend in the left leg. Left hand is planted, and on your exhale, we're twisting open towards the right. Right fingertips are up and the gaze has followed. And release the right hand back down to the mat. We're gonna bend into both elbows, clasping onto opposite arms, and find a gentle sway back and forth. Maybe you bend into one knee while straightening the other, and then swap it out, letting the head hang. On your next inhale, we're taking the hands to the shins. We're gonna halfway lift and lengthen through the crown of the head. Exhale, forward fold, tucking the chin into the chest, root to rise. So we're pressing to standing, straightening the legs first, sending the hips forward. Neck and head are last to lift. Palms and gaze are gonna meet overhead. Exhale the hands to heart center. Inhale the arms back up, and exhale, swan dive forward. Forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift and lengthen. Exhale, plant the hands. We're gonna step the right foot to the back of the mat. Lower the right knee, and on your inhale, arms are coming up, pressing the hips forward. Exhale, we're gonna circle the arms down and back as we open the heart towards the sky. Continue circling them down until they find the mat once again. We're gonna do that a couple more times. Inhale the arms up, and exhale, open the heart as the arms come down, and once again, find the mat. Last time, inhale the arms up, exhale, open the heart, and circle the arms down and around. Bringing them back to the mat. We're gonna tuck onto the right toes and lift the right knee. On your inhale, we're sending the left toes up towards the sky in our three-leg downward dog. Exhale the left knee to chest. So we've shifted forward into our three-legged plank. And we're gonna pulse that left knee up and down for 8, just tiny pulses. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale those left toes back up towards the sky. Exhale, lower the left toes to meet the right in our downward facing dog. On your inhale, send the right toes up towards the sky. Exhale, the right knee to nose. And we're gonna plant the right foot between the hands. Lower the left knee to the mat, and we're repeating that same thing that we just did on this side. So inhale the arms up, shifting the hips forward. Exhale, circle the arms down and around as you open the heart towards the sky. Eventually the hands come back to the mat. 2 more times. Inhale the arms up, and exhale, open the heart. Hands are back to the mat. Last time, inhale the arms up, biceps by the ears. Exhale, open the heart. And the hands are planted back on either side of the right foot. Lift the left knee from the mat and inhale the right toes up towards the sky in our three-leg down. Exhale the right knee to the chest as you shift forward. So we're in our three-legged plank, and we're pulsing the right knee for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale the right toes back up towards the sky. Exhale, lower the right toes beside the left in our downward facing. Let's have 1 full cycle of breath here, in through the nose and exhale through the mouth. We're gonna repeat that again on each side. So inhale the left toes up towards the sky. Exhale the left knee to nose and plant the left foot between the hands. Lower the right knee to the mat. Inhale the arms up, shifting the hips forward. Exhale, open up the heart towards the sky and circle the arms down. Hands are back to the mat. Inhale the arms up. Exhale, open the heart. Circle the arms down. Last time, inhale the arms up, biceps by the ears, and exhale, open the heart. Hands are back to the mat. Lift the right knee from the mat and inhale the left toes up to the sky. Exhale, left knee to chest as you shift forward into your three-legged plank. We're pulsing the left knee for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale the left toes back up to the sky. Exhale, lower the left toes to the mat. Last time, last side, inhale the right toes up. Exhale, right knee to nose, and plant the foot between the hands. Lower the left knee to the mat, and inhale the arms up, biceps by the ears. Exhale, open the heart towards the sky and circle the arms down and around, bringing them back to the mat. Inhale the arms up. Exhale, open the heart. Last time, inhale the arms up, and exhale, open the heart. Hands are planted on either side of the right foot. Lift the left knee from the mat and inhale the right toes up to the sky, three-leg down. Exhale the right knee to chest as you shift forward into your three-legged plank. Pulse the knee for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale the right toes up to the sky. Exhale, lower the right toes to the mat in your downward facing dog. One full cycle of breath, inhale, and exhale. On your next inhale, we're lifting the right toes up towards the sky. On your exhale, we're bringing that right knee to tap the right elbow, and then we're planting the right foot on the outside of the right hand. On your next big inhale, we're gonna take a big step with that left foot and plant it to the outside of the left hand. Sink the hips down, bring hands to heart center, and elbows are pressing the knees outward in our Malasana Yogi Squat. For this next little part, just so you guys can see better, I'm gonna turn and face you. You guys can stay where you're at. This is just so y'all can see what I'm doing better. On your inhale, we're gonna come up onto the right toes. In the exhale, we're dropping the right knee down towards the mat. And then we're opening it right back up and sinking the hips down. So working on a little bit of hip mobility here. Inhale, come up onto the left toes, and then drop the left knee down. Open back up and sink the hips down. We're gonna do it 4 more times on each side. Inhale up onto the right toes. Exhale, drop that right knee down. Inhale to open back up and lower the hips. Inhale up onto the left toes. Exhale, drop that left knee down. Inhale, open the knee back up and sink the hips down. Inhale up onto the right toes. Exhale, drop that right knee down. Inhale to open up and sink the hips back down. Inhale up onto the left toes. Exhale, drop the left knee down. Inhale to open back up, sink the hips and the heel back down. 2 more on each side. Inhale up onto the right toes. Exhale, twist the right knee down. Inhale to open up and lower back down. Inhale up onto the left toes. Exhale, turn that left knee down. Inhale to open up and then sink back down. 1 more time on each side. Inhale up onto the toes of the right foot. Exhale, turn the right knee down. Inhale to open up and lower the hips. Inhale, left toes. Exhale, left knee down. Inhale to open up. And exhale, sink back down into your Malasana Yogi Squat. I'm gonna step back to the top of my mat now. So we are all here in our Malasana Yogi Squat. Inhale the hips up towards the sky, and you're gonna shift the toes in, making the feet parallel to the long edges of your mat. Planting the hands into the mat with as little or as big of a bend in the knees as you need to plant them there. Then we are bending into the knees and the arms. Bring the knees to the backs of the arms, almost into the armpits. Shift the weight forward into the fingers and the palms, so much so that maybe you can lift the toes from the mat in your crow, or if you want to press straight through the arms, finding your crane, please feel free. If you do have the toes lifted, maybe you'll play with tapping the right toes to the right wrist and then lifting the toes back up. And then alternating, tapping the left toes to the left wrist and then lifting back up. It's just important to be playful. Don't be hard on yourself. If you fall out, just hop right back in. On your next inhale, we're lowering the feet to the mat, sending the hips up towards the sky in our forward fold. Inhale, hands to shins, halfway lift and lengthen. Exhale, curl in, root to rise, rolling all the way up to standing, neck and head last to lift. Palms and gaze meet overhead. Exhale the hands to heart center. Inhale the arms up. And exhale, swan dive forward into your forward fold. From here, we're gonna sink the hips down towards the heels, all the way until they find the mat. Then we're rolling all the way back, down. So we're on our backs, knees are bent and heels are pulled in towards the glutes. On your next inhale, we're gonna start lifting the hips from the mat into our bridge pose. So the weight is on the shoulders. We're pressing the hips up towards the sky as high as we can. Inhale, come up onto the toes. So you're flexing through the calves. Exhale, lower the heels back down. We've got 9 more. Inhale, lift for 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower the heels to the mat, and then slowly roll down the back, 1 vertebrae at a time, until the hips find the floor. Let's have 1 full cycle of breath here together, in through the nose, and exhale through the mouth. On your next inhale, we're pressing back up into our bridge. So we're lifting the hips up. On your inhale, we're coming up onto the toes. This time, we're gonna pulse the hips down and up for 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower the heels down to the mat, and then lower the hips. From here, the palms of the hands are gonna come to the shins, and we're gonna find a gentle roll up and down the spine until we come to a seated position. So we're in this seated position with our knees bent. Reach the arms out in front of you, so the fingertips are reaching long. On your exhale, we're shifting back, creating a very small C with our low back. And then inhale, come right back up. Exhale, lower for 9, lift, 8, lift, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. This time, we're gonna do that again, but we're gonna add on just a little bit. Make it a bit more challenging. So exhale, create the C with the small of your back. So you're leaned back. Exhale, we're gonna twist open and tap the right fingertips to the mat behind us. Bring that right hand back and inhale back up. Exhale, we're lowering back and we're opening to tap the left hand to the mat. Then bring that hand back forward. Inhale, sit up. Exhale, lower. Reach the right fingertips back to tap the mat. Bring the right hand forward and inhale up. Exhale, lower. Bring the left hand to tap the mat behind you. Bring the left hand forward and inhale back up. I'm gonna do 3 more on each side. Exhale, lower. Bring that right hand behind you to tap the mat. Bring the right hand forward and inhale back up. Exhale, lower. Bring the left hand back to tap the mat. Bring the left hand forward. Inhale up. Exhale, lower. Right hand taps the mat. Bring the right hand back. Inhale up. Exhale, lower. Bring the left hand to tap the mat. Bring the left hand back. Inhale up, one more on each side. Exhale, lower to your C. Right hand taps the mat behind you. Bring the right hand back. Inhale up. Last time. Exhale, lower to your C. Bring the left hand to tap the mat. Bring the left hand forward and inhale back up. Bring the palms of the hands to the shins and then just lower yourself down to your back. Once again, we're gonna draw the right knee into the chest and extend the left leg long. Bring the arms up, reaching overhead, so biceps are by the ears. We're gonna crunch the upper body up just a bit and lift the left heel from the mat. On your next inhale, we're alternating the legs as we bring the arms down. And we're just gonna keep doing that motion. So the arms are going up and down and the legs are alternating. So here we go. For 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop the feet to the floor. Heels are next to the hips, and we've lowered the head back down. From here, you can either find your bridge pose, or if you have it in your practice, we're gonna press into our wheel. If you're going into wheel, we're taking the palms of the hands, placing them on either side of the head with the fingertips facing the shoulders. We're gonna start by pressing through the heels, lifting the hips first. Maybe you come up onto the top of your head for just a moment, and then you press all the way up into your wheel pose. And this should feel really nice after that little core workout. Paying attention to your breath. So you're taking long inhales, long exhales. Maybe you press into it just a little bit more. Then exiting the way we entered, so lowering the head back down first, and rolling down each vertebrae until our hips find the floor. Extend both bottoms of the feet up towards the sky. And we're gonna lift the hips up and over until the toes find the floor behind you. In our plow pose. One more breath here. We're gonna bring our hands to the small of our back if they're not there already. And we're gonna play with pressing into our candle. So we're gonna extend one leg up towards the sky, whichever your preference first, and then the second one will slowly follow. So toes are reaching towards the sky. You're creating a straight line throughout the body. All of the weight is in the shoulders and possibly the elbows. We're flexing through the glutes. So this is an active, very active posture. Slowly start to bend into the knees, bringing them towards the ears in our knee to ear pose. And then slowly roll down the back, lowering the hips to the mat. Keep the right knee drawn into the chest, extend the left leg out long. Arms are gonna be to a T or a cactus, either one. We're gonna drop the right knee off the left side in our supine twist. Inhale back to center. Extend the right leg long and draw the left knee into the chest. On your exhale, we're dropping the left knee off the right side. We're wringing out our organs in the midsection. Great for detoxification. Inhale back to center. One more time, we're gonna send both palms of the feet up towards the sky. Bring the palms of the hands to the outer edges of the feet. And exhale, bend into both knees, bringing them towards the earth. And our happy baby. Then maybe you play with straightening through both legs, getting a nice stretch in the hamstrings. Bend back into both knees, bringing the knees to chest. We're gonna lift the head and shoulders from the mat, wrapping arms around the legs, clasping onto opposite elbows. We're gently lowering the head back to the mat in our compression squeeze. If there are any other postures that you'd like to add to your practice, now is a perfect time to add those in. If not, the next place we are meeting is in our Shavasana. So we're gonna extend the legs out one at a time, big toes out, heels together. Arms are down by our sides, palms facing up. Slightly pulling shoulders together on the back body. Relaxing the muscles in the face, the jaw, the tongue, the forehead, the cheeks. We're gonna have one last big inhale and exhale together before we drop in. Inhaling in through the nose. And holding at the top. Maybe you sip in just a bit more air than you think you can. And on your exhale, you're releasing everything. Pressing all the air out. And as your body finds its natural rhythm of breathing, go ahead and drop in. For now, this is where I will leave you guys. I want to thank you so much for choosing to spend time here today. The light in me honors, acknowledges, and respects the light in each of you. Until next time, namaste.